right. Shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to first off give our praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Acha, Kudash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone, to all truth and love of the flock. Peace and mercy to you, Akim, and slavery and truth and sincerity. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Belmar Cobb, coming at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Defeat the flock of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the Lord's chosen nation people, the Lord's tribe of Israel, and the only nation on this planet that has salvation coming to us, which those times are getting closer and closer. All right? And, I just wanted to do, a quick, Lord's will edifying lesson on, are you laying your treasures on this earth, or are you laying them in heaven, all right? And we were going into this at class, we were going into this chapter, and I'm just like, man, this chapter itself is a lesson. So, I just wrote it down and, not chapter, but, a few precepts from it, and I just hope, Lord willing, that this lesson be edifying, man. And, yeah, I'm going to get right into it. So this is Luke 12:14. And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider over you? And he said unto them, Take heed and be aware of covetousness, for a man's life conceiveth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, This will I do, I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And when I look at it, pulling down your barns, you stop coming to class, stop going to camp. Next thing you know, you stop showing up at camp. Brothers got to call you. You kicked out the camp. So this you put, you trying to be a rapper, singer, actress. The big thing right now is being a streamer. All right, so you're trying to do all these things. You're trying to be all these things, pulling down your barns. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking to him. So this is like a rich man. All right, just pulling down them barns, man. And honestly, it says, and build greater, and there will I bestow my fruits and goods. All right, but really, you not even. That's not greater. That's worse. That's bad. You are literally given away to this world, and we know that this world is nothing. This world is nothing. This world is trash. And the lessons that I've been doing lately really been going around. There's nothing in it in this world, man. For instance, today, you had the situation, right? I'm in band class, and there's this girl and this boy arguing. Now this girl is yelling at this boy. Mind you, his boyfriend's bi is over here getting on this boy to make sure he wasn't cuddling with her boyfriend, because and I'm like, bro, these people are through. These people in the world, they are through, bro. They're through. They have nothing is in the world. That's what's been on my spirit. Nothing is in this world. What honestly, please break it down to me. What is so pleasing to this world that got you going back to it over Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai? What is making you want to run up the bag when we gonna be in the kingdom stepping on gold, bro? That's gonna be our walking place, gold. That's real money. You're chasing for paper. Jake is trying to run up paper. Jake talking about, oh, I want to run up the back. Bro, you wanna get you some paper. Literally. Over serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. You done lost your mind. Just like this rich man. You done decided, well, I got to stop doing this because this going to get in my way of my rapping career. This is going to get in the way of my streaming career. I mean, like we had said at class today, they said, yeah, you can say, oh, yeah, I'm going to come back even if I do die. Yeah, but there's going to be ringers in the kingdom. You going to be looked down. Man, you going to look down on yourself. You going to look down on yourself. You are going to be looking down on yourself. But let that sink in. You want to cast your riches into this world. All right. Just remember, in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be all sweet for you. Yeah, sure, you can be in the kingdom, but there's gonna be orders. You ain't gonna be able to say, "Oh man, yo, when we got delivered, that was crazy. It went like blah blah, whoop, chariots. Next thing you know, I'm looking down, boom. You ain't gonna be able to tell them toys. Brothers gonna look at you. How did it feel? You're going to be looking down on yourself. All because you wanted to please yourself into this world. All because you wanted to give yourself to Esau rather than giving yourself to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And really, you wouldn't. If you giving yourself to the Lord, you are going to win in the long run. And that reminds me of the turtle and the frog. Everybody knows that story. How the turtle ended up winning, but guess what? Slow and steady wins the race. So right now, serving the Lord not seem good, or no. And honestly, if you in that spirit, bro, what are you doing in the camp, bro? Well, no, for real, like dead serious. Like if you're in that spirit, what are you doing in the camp, bro? What are you doing here, bro? You have literally no reason to be here, bro. Literally. If you're in that spirit, well, the Lord doesn't seem, it doesn't seem good to be praising him right now. If you're in that spirit, the Lord gonna come after you. He gonna kill you. If that, he might have it to where animals might rip apart your body. He has you still living and then eat a nuke. You might be starving to death and then eat a nuke. And that's not forgetting that you going to roast. Don't think it's going to be an instant death. You going to roast. So you starving and you roasting. The Lord's cold-blooded. He, like the scriptures say, he is no respect of person. Roughly paraphrasing the scriptures. He don't care about your feelings. You don't want to kiss. You don't want to kiss my son. Y'all was gonna shot. Y'all said, whoever don't want me to rule, bring his head. Bring him hither. All right, man. That's a real God talk, man. If you don't want to serve Yahweh Shai, all right, you gonna have a lot coming for you. For real. And that's why you just gotta stay humble. You gotta stay in the temple. All right, so this is verse where was that? 19. And I will lay my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat and drink, and be merry. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So the Lord's like, all right, you wanted to give up to this world. You want to give yourself up to this world. All right, your soul going to be required. Your death is going to be required now. Because now it's like, well, what is wrong with you? You was doing the right thing. You going to give up to go bow down to Esau. And really, if you want to be anything in this world, you going to have to give up. You going to have to give up something. You going to have to be the next power bottom if you want to be something in this world. Honestly. So what's the whole point? Literally, I don't understand that. Like, what's the whole point, Jake? Trying to go run out the bag. Oh man. Verse 21. So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward Yahweh Hashem Shai. So just a story that is being illustrated. This is how people are that are not putting their riches to Yahweh Hashem Shai. They're not putting their riches to the Lord, man. They think everything is about the world until they hit that, oh, they was right. And then thou shalt know that a prophet was among you. That's what people don't want to take stuff serious. Like, the priest Kwame always say, when grandma get clipped, that's when Jake gonna start taking stuff serious. When Jake starts seeing blood, that's when Jake want to start taking stuff serious. And that's last minute. That's last minute, but all right. And the Lord said, man, get away from me, ye workers of iniquities. They shall try to call me, and they shall not find me, roughly paraphrasing. All right? So the Lord might not even answer you. This is why you need to be serving the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, now. All right? Jumping down to verse 30. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. So this is what the nations seek after, the glory and that ye knoweth, not needed, slack. And your Father knoweth that ye knoweth that ye have need of these things. All right? So this is what people in the world seek. People in this world seek to be praised until they get their stuff clipped. And Jay got to be humble. That's what it is. Jay don't want to be humble. Jay don't want to serve the Lord. Which honestly, I don't get that either. Most stuff that people do, I don't be getting. How do you not want to be humble to your Creator? Are you stupid? But Jake is stupid. That's why the scriptures say, awake, awake. For this is not your rest. Jake is asleep. Jake is asleep, for real. Alright, that was really the point, of the lesson. I want to close out by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kudash, double honors the apostles, the elders, great Mosul, unto all truth and will flock. Peace, mercy, Akim, that slavery, truth, sincerity. Till next time, was well, Shalom.